guys, what's
Anyway,
up? It's
right.
Loving Idleness here, aka Matt, aka that's me. If you didn't know, hi. And today I'm going to be doing the BookTube newbie tag because I am new to BookTube. Could we guess with this professionalism? So this video is completely an original idea. I invented it all myself. I know, I'm so creative. I came up with it one day. And so I'm going to answer a series of questions that I have not plucked from the internet. So yeah, so this is hopefully going to get you to know me a little bit more and hopefully my reading. I started this channel because lockdown happened and quarantine happened. I got bored, needed something to do, so here I am. It was either this or I started OnlyFans, and I do not have the facilities for the OnlyFans. My body likes to be covered in jumpers and baggy clothes, so yeah. This is a way for my Leo to get out. So I started this channel basically because I really like enjoy talking about books, and here I can just talk and ramble as long as I want. And yeah, so many people have told me that I should make a YouTube channel, but I've just never really known what it should be about. And then I was like, why not books? So here we are. BookTube. Sarcasm. A Leo's perspective. No, I mean, yeah, actually. So I knew like fun ideas, like unique ideas that I want to try. I kind of had this rough idea of like doing like cocktails based on books because I'm a partier. No, I'll go wild. I'll probably be smashed, but whatever. And I was like, I guess that's what I bring is me. I'm bringing me. You can take it or accept it. I don't know. That I can talk endlessly and nobody can say anything. Well, you can comment. But I can literally just ramble and I get to meet people that also like to ramble about books. And I just get to explore other people's reading tastes, meet people that have read the books that I like, meet people that have read the books that I like and didn't like them, and get to debate that. And I just really having different perspectives about books. I feel like I can be an assassin. The next week, I can be a dragon. The third week, I can be a depressed woman in her late 30s that is in a city who hates men and the patriarchy. And that is a mood. I want to be all those things and more. I also like the fact that I can read about romances that I just will never experience, and I love further engaging the fact that I have ruined my love life with unrealistic expectations. Because no one is going to stand up to a horde of demons or like anything and defend me as I should be defended. Like, they're not gonna be able to like dual wield some swords and like fight and do a backflip and be like, I'll protect you, as they're like being like scarred and stuff. Like, why else would I love reading? You know, I love it for that. I love it for the story and the escapism and the fact that I can do it from my bed, which is great because I'm an introvert with extrovert tendencies, so I enjoy going out, but I also enjoy I can do things from my bed, so I can just sit and read and do all these amazing things, but from my bed, and I can wear a jumper and look like an absolute hermit that came from a swamp. So this is the book that got me into reading. I basically, yeah, The Secret of Excalibur by Andy McDermott. So I went on holiday with my stepdad and my mum, and we went to Spain for a week. And I knew that they would nap during the afternoons because they usually nap before going out for a meal and then like drinking. So I knew that I'd be bored. So I went to the shop and I found this book, and I was just like, you know what? I haven't read in so long. It seems to be a holiday thing to do. Let me read. So I picked this book up and I read it 3 times in that one week. It's 600 pages, which is pretty good. Like, it's small pages, but like still. I like ruined this book. I think I like dropped it in the pool. The writing is just not like what I want now, it's not that well written. Not gonna lie, I don't like the characters that I recall. I will forever love this book, and it will be forever somewhat a favorite, but I will never read it. I did want to read The Hunt for Atlantis, which was the other book, and I kind of still do, but I kind of just want to be drunk when I do it, or at least like drunk when I review it, because that, yeah, I've always had a thing for Atlantis. So yeah. I'm just like, hi, how are you? How are you doing? How are you holding up? How do you like your tea? Do you drink tea? I don't drink tea. I don't drink tea, or I don't rarely drink coffee, and if I do drink coffee, it's cold because I'm that person. I drink hot chocolate. Hot chocolate to me is the best. Like Costa, when they have the Irish hot chocolate, I literally have that every day. I have to get used to that I'm talking to myself, literally talking to myself in my room, in a shared house, so my housemates can definitely probably hear me, and our windows are like single glazed, so like outside can probably see me. There's like people just over, you can't see where I'm pointing, but like over the way, who can look into my room, see that I'm talking, and there's no one here. Um, Probably that, but I've already overcame that. And just like the initial video was a lot to overcome, and then just being active with it, I guess, and not like giving up. If I'm not immediately good at something, I usually give up. What challenges do you think starting a book channel are hardest to overcome? Patience, and the fact that I don't have any, and the fact that I immediately hate anything that's not perfect. But we're trying. So, from the womb, baby. No. Don't know why I said that. I started reading quite young. So my mum and my sister used to read to me as a child. They used to read me basically when I was going to sleep, as they do. My sister then kind of like, my mum used to work nights. My sister took over, and she'd read me like her high school work. She'd read me her college work eventually when we got to that, and then like she'd read me like Anne Frank's diary, and then I kind of just picked up classics. I don't know why I wanted to pick up classics, but I did. Like I read Ovid, and I read Ulysses, and I was like a child, and I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I was reading it, and like I've read them now, like I've reread them, and I'm just like, why did I read that as a child? Should I have read that as a child? Has that damaged my psyche somehow? Has that influenced the person that I am? I hope not. I hope not, but who knows? So yeah, I was that kid that was like, I read classics when I was younger. Didn't go in. It like I didn't know what was going on half the time. I just really liked it. I've always like read, but then I stopped. Then I stopped. That's where I was going. But then I stopped, and I stopped during high school. It wasn't cool. It wasn't a vibe. It was kind of dorky to do where I was from. Like not many people read. I think like 2 people in my entire school read for fun. So I just stopped doing it, and then a lot of stuff also obviously happened as well. Life kind of got in the way, and I just stopped reading. And then I found my love for games. I love gaming. I found my love for horror films again. So like I really enjoyed horror films. And so there was just wasn't much time for reading. And then college, I still wasn't reading until the back end of college, like going into my final year in college. And it was like, uni is what you're going to do at uni and stuff. And I even through high school and through college, I was writing. So like I still had a love for it, I guess, but I was more on the writing side. And then I started reading, so I read that book that I showed earlier, The Secret Excalibur. I read this, and then my love for reading just came back, and I was just like, wow. And then my granddad was like, read this, read this. So I did, and then I just kind of continued reading. But I read in my bed. I read when I walk to work. I read while walking to work because I'm insane and I'm just tempting fate to be hit by a car. It hasn't happened, so I guess I'm doing well. But yeah, I read on the train. I read on my break at work, like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. If I'm there earlier, I'll read. I constantly have a book at work. I constantly take a book anywhere I go. But yeah, I just basically read anywhere. I would love to be that person that reads audiobooks, but I just can never get into it. It just doesn't, my brain just doesn't soak it up. It's just like, to read all of them. I like to read all books, every single one. Throw them all at me. I'll tick them all. No, I am a versatile queen. I like all books. No, I mean, yeah, I do. I read a lot of nonfiction. Well, I don't read a lot of nonfiction, but I read nonfiction. I read crime. I read history. I usually go through stages where I really want to read a set genre, and I'll read that, or like I'll dive between two a month. So last month in February, I was really into historical fiction and crime. I was really into historical fiction and crime. So I was like historical fiction one day, like I kept on flipping between the two. This month seems to be contemporary and fantasy. So yeah, that's going. And then I just kind of read whatever I'm feeling. If it has a good enough story to grab me, I will read it. I would probably say that I read more contemporary novels, especially if they have a commentary on society and ethical issues and social sciences. I really like that. I really love sociology. Look at me. But no, I really do enjoy sociology and the psyche of human and human nature, and I like reading that because I'm a robot and I'm trying to learn how to mask myself into society. It's going well. It's going well. But yeah, no. Um, yeah, I just read everything. The one thing that I don't read a lot of is horror, which I noticed a few days ago when I built this. This is new. Mm. But I built this and I looked at my books and I realized there's not a lot of horror, which concerns me. Since I'm a horror fanatic, I literally watch horror every single day. I am that person that literally watches like 10 horror films a day. But yeah, so I guess that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you got to know me a little bit more. Yeah, if you have any recommendations, adios, amigos. Bye. That was me saying bye.